by Anton. Now we are going to start the next chapter of geometry. Geometry, fifth chapter, that is coordinate geometry. Standard 10. So here we are going to start the next chapter of standard 10 geometry, that is coordinate geometry. In standard 9 we have studied how to find out distance between any two points where you have given a number value. For example, and you have studied how to find out distance AB, distance between any two points. And for that, the formula is whatever their coordinate, from greater coordinate you have to subtract smaller coordinate. So here x2 minus x1. Here we are considering x2 is greater than x1. So here x2 greater coordinate on the number line, the coordinate which is on right hand side, that is greater. So here 3 is greater. 3 minus x1, that is 1. So distance A, that is equal to 2 units. So using number line, you have studied how to find out distance. Now today we are going to study using Cartesian coordinate system. Using Cartesian coordinate system, how we can find out distance between any two points. Using Cartesian coordinate system. Cartesian coordinate system. So here I consider these systems. Y-axis, x-axis, that is origin, and so on. Okay. So first of all, let's study how we can find out distance between any two points when these points lies on axis. When points lies on x-axis. So for your convenience, so here I consider point A, that is point B. So here point AB lies on x-axis, and whenever we write coordinates in general, if you want to write coordinate of point B, x coordinate 3, y coordinate 0. In general we write x1, y1. Here x2, y2. Okay, that we have studied. So here, if you consider this one as x1, y1, so that will be x2, y. Okay. Now, I want to find out distance AB, distance between point A. And for distance between point AB, where point lies on x-axis, for their distance, the formula will be x2 minus x1, and here x2 greater than x1. If value of x2 coordinate is greater, they use this formula. And if x1 is greater, then you can write x1 minus x2. Here x1 greater than x2. In this, if I put down value x2, check this x2, that is 3. Then minus x1, check x1, that is again minus 1. So 3 plus 1, that is equal to 2. So in this way, you find out distance between these 2 points. That is your point A, that is your point B. Coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2. That is x coordinate, y coordinate, x coordinate. So here if I write minus 1, 0, x1, y1, x2, y2. In this way. Now, same coordinate system. Same coordinate system. Now let's consider that point lies on y-axis. Point lies on y-axis. Now consider this again. Here, that is point P, and that is point Q. Here, point P and Q lie on y-axis. So if we consider coordinates of point P, point Q, x1, y1, and point P, x2, y. Okay? So here as these points lies on y-axis, the x coordinate is 0. So here if I write this in the form of coordinate, that will be 0, 3, and here 0, 0, that is x1, y1. So y1 is 1, x2, y2, y2 is 3. So when points lies on y-axis, then if you want to find out distance between these points, distance PQ, you can write distance PQ, distance PP, whatever. And the formula will be y2 minus y1, where y2 greater than y1. If y1 is greater, then y1 minus y2. So here y1 greater than y2. If we put down values here, y2, check value of y2 3 minus y1 1, that is 2. Therefore, distance PQ is equal to 2. So in this way, you can find out distance between any two points when the point lies on x-axis and y-axis. Now we proceed further. Now next I consider when segment joining this point, when segment joining these points is parallel to x-axis. Is parallel to x-axis. So here I consider point P and that is point Q. These 2 points. And we want to find out this distance PQ. I want to find out this distance PQ. First of all, let's mention their coordinate here on y-axis. So x coordinate 0, y coordinate 3 for point P. I write here 0, 3. And here for Q, here their coordinates x coordinate 3, y coordinate 3 for point Q. Okay? Now that is parallel. So instead of considering from point P, I consider it from this point. Point P 1, 3 and point Q 3, 3. Okay? So here PQ is parallel to x-axis. Now I want to find out distance between point PQ. So when it is a parallel, in that case you can find out the distance between point PQ. You can make distance PQ, segment PQ or only PQ, same thing. So for that, again, when it lies on x-axis or it is parallel to x-axis, you have to check which value is greater, and if x2 is greater than x1, then whatever coordinate, if I consider this as x1, y1, so x1 1, y1 3 here, x2 y2, x2 3, y2 2. So as x2 is greater, so here x2 minus x1, so 3 minus 1. Therefore, distance PQ is equal to 2. In this way, where segment joining this point is parallel to x-axis. In the same way, segment joining parallel to y-axis. Now consider P here, that is point Q. Okay, so here let's consider point P having coordinate x1, y1, and here the coordinates are x coordinate 0, y coordinate 3. Or point P 3, 3, x coordinate 3, y coordinate 3. Now for point Q, that is x2, y2, x coordinate 3, y coordinate 0, and the other axis one of the coordinate is 0. Now here check, he just PQ is parallel to y axis. So if you want to find out distance between this point, then you have to check only y coordinate, and from greater y coordinate you have to subtract smaller y coordinate. Now check, y1 is 3, y2 is 0. So here y1 is greater than y2, so that will be y1 minus y2. 3 minus 0, that will be 3. So in this way, we have studied how to find out distance between any two points when they are on the same graph plane or on Cartesian coordinate system. When the points lie on x-axis, then distance between that point equal to x2 minus x1, where x2 greater than x1. When point lies on y-axis, then it is y2 minus y1, where y2 is greater than y1. When the segment joining this point is a parallel to x-axis, again the same formula, x2 minus x1, where x2 is greater than x1. And when segment joining this point is parallel to y-axis, then the formula is y2 minus y1, provided y2 is greater than y1. So in this way, you have studied how to find out distance between any two points. Now we proceed further. Here, whatever cases we have considered, now let's consider another.